From the production date of Tesla's Cybertruck still being a bit hazy, to the vehicle's price seeing a possible increase, here's everything you need to know about Tesla's Cybertruck going into production soon. Now, originally, Tesla planned to start making the Cybertruck in late 2021, but they pushed it back to late 2022. Then, there were rumors of further delays, and Elon Musk confirmed that no new Tesla cars would be launched during the year. So the earliest folks were expecting the first Cybertrucks was in 2023. But now, mass production won't even start until 2024, which means most people will have to wait a long time for their trucks. The initial delays were blamed on supply chain problems that are affecting the entire car industry. Musk said that they couldn't produce enough battery cells for the Cybertruck, and they needed a special casting machine for the steel frame. Tesla made it clear that they wouldn't begin Cybertruck production until the Texas Gigafactory started making the new Model Y. That only happened in March of 2022, and so Musk wanted to finish developing the Cybertruck by the end of 2022 so they could start production in 2023. And despite his confirmations that the truck would arrive in 2023 and production has been going smoothly during the year, the exact date is still unconfirmed. Though there's a special delivery event planned for sometime in the third quarter of 2023, which may have some answers. What we do know is that the truck hasn't even entered the initial production stage, and they don't expect to start full-scale production until next year. That said, its unique design has kept people eagerly awaiting it. Love it or hate it, you can't deny that the Cybertruck has a one-of-a-kind look. Even Elon himself has acknowledged that this uniqueness is what makes the truck so appealing to people. The Cybertruck does resemble a futuristic concept from the 90s. But Musk isn't completely off the mark when he says that it stands out from anything else in the car industry. Now, here's something important to keep in mind about the Cybertruck. The design folks have seen so far isn't exactly what will come off the production line. Musk confirmed that the truck will have side mirrors, which are required by law in the US and many other countries. But the mirrors are designed to be easily removable. The rules of driving without side mirrors differ from state to state. So if you're planning to buy a Cybertruck, it might be a good idea to check the regulations beforehand. Oh, and let's not forget about that massive windshield wiper on the Cybertruck. It's got just one blade to cover the entire front windshield, which seems surprising considering its size. But Elon clarified that this design detail isn't final. In fact, some recent leaked photos give us a closer look at the wiper. While it's still huge, it seems like it might be extendable, which means it can cover the whole windshield in a single swipe, without being too bulky when not in use. The Cybertruck is all about being cool and different, even when it comes to the materials it uses. Its main feature is the steel exoskeleton, which Tesla claimed is made of super tough cold-rolled stainless steel. They say it's the hardest stuff they could find. By the way, those leaked images of the truck showed it without its wheel covers. Without them, the wheels look a lot nicer, even though they're not as aerodynamic. The covers Tesla showed before were bulky and didn't quite match the Cybertruck's sleek design. When the Cybertruck was first announced, Musk was bragging a lot about its strength. He even demonstrated how it could take hits from a sledgehammer and 9mm handgun rounds. But the glass didn't hold up so well, and ended up breaking when a metal ball was thrown at it. The truck might come in colors other than the usual shiny silver, but Musk later said that the Cybertruck would only come in one color: nothing. Basically, it'll be the unpainted silver of the stainless steel, though its interior is just as exciting. Early glimpses suggest it'll follow the familiar Tesla style folks have seen in their other cars, especially the roomy Model X. But everything inside is more angular to match the Cybertruck's sharp edges. It can accommodate up to 6 people, and the steering wheel has that cool butterfly yoke design, similar to the latest Model S and Model X. The dashboard keeps things minimalistic, but with a marble-like effect instead of something traditional. As expected, the infotainment screen takes center stage, and it seems like the screen will be the only source of information, like in the Model 3 and the Model Y. But that's not the only thing that's got people excited, because the Cybertruck's battery and range is great too. It'll feature the new 4680 battery cells from Tesla. Musk himself admitted that the truck's delay is partially because the company hasn't been able to produce enough of these cells in a cost-effective way. Now, these 4680 batteries are pretty impressive. Tesla claims that their spiral design provides 16% more range and 6 times the power compared to their current battery cells. And the best part is, they're supposed to be cheaper to make. That means the savings can be passed on to customers, making the truck more affordable. Considering that electric vehicles tend to be quite pricey compared to regular gas cars, this is a big deal, especially if Tesla is serious about launching a $25,000 car. That would be a major win for consumers. And while I'm on the subject, let's discuss the Cybertruck's range. Turns out, the range of the vehicle will vary, depending on the model you choose. The single-motor model will give you a minimum of 250 miles of range. That's the lowest range Musk is willing to offer. If you upgrade to the dual-motor model, you'll get a range of around 300 miles, which sounds more impressive. But the tri-motor model is expected to blow your mind, with over 500 miles of range on a single charge, which is simply crazy. But there's a little twist here. Musk recently canceled the Model S Plaid because he thought its estimated range of 500 plus miles was too much. So I'm not exactly sure what this means for the Cybertruck's range. Unfortunately, we've no clue about the range of the quad-motor model. Since the extra motor requires more energy, it's unclear whether it will offer more or less range than what the tri-motor model is supposed to provide, though it's still an absolute beast from a performance perspective. The single-motor Cybertruck takes more than 6.5 seconds to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour. I mean, it's not that fast, but trucks are generally not known for their speedy acceleration. But here's where things get exciting. The dual-motor Cybertruck can hit 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds. And the tri-motor model can do it in a mind-blowing 2.9 seconds. That's ridiculously quick for such a big vehicle, and it might even outshine some of those smaller electric cars. The single-motor Cybertruck can tow up to 7,500 pounds. The dual-motor can handle 10,000 pounds, and the tri-motor model can pull a whopping 14,000 pounds. That's some serious towing power. But Tesla got a lot of flack for claiming the Cybertruck can pull, quote, near infinite mass. Yeah, it sounds ridiculous and doesn't really mean much in reality. As for the quad-motor variant, there aren't a lot of details there just yet, but you can expect that extra motor to provide even more acceleration and towing capability. It's going to be interesting to see what it can do. Oh, and here's a cool feature. The Cybertruck will have rear-wheel steering, kind of like the GMC Hummer EV's Crab mode. It allows the Cybertruck to move diagonally to get out of tight spots. The quad-motor model is likely to excel at this, since each wheel will have its own motor to give it the extra push. Now let's talk about what's probably the most important aspect. That is the price, of course. Tesla recently removed a bunch of information about the Cybertruck from its website, including the specs and prices. They confirmed that the previously announced prices won't be valid anymore. During Tesla's 2022 annual shareholders meeting, Musk confirmed that the pricing will change. He mentioned a lot has happened since the truck was unveiled in 2019, and things like inflation and various issues have affected the costs. So the price of the Cybertruck will be going up. Who knows by how much, though? It turns out that the starting price of $39,990 was too good to be true after all. All 4 models of the Cybertruck will come with basic autopilot as standard. But if you want the full self-driving option, you'll have to pay extra. Currently, that package sells for $15,000. But I expect the Cybertruck will also be eligible for the $199 a month full self-driving subscription. The price of full self-driving autopilot has already gone up by $3,000 since July of 2019. And Musk has hinted that more price increases are likely. Tesla did bring back enhanced autopilot, which has many of the same features as full self-driving, but at a much lower price of $6,000. So, from the vehicle's price seeing a possible increase to the production date of Tesla's Cybertruck still being a bit hazy, that was everything you needed to know about Tesla's Cybertruck going into production soon.